Hi everyone, it's Miss Jones with the Sun Program. It's so good to see all of you again. I have a great story I'd like to read to you today. It's a story that means a little bit to me as well, and I identify with it. It's about a little Chinese girl, and this is the name of the book, Eyes That Kiss in the Corners. And the reason this book is important to me because I did not grow up in America. I grew up in Hong Kong. And when I came to America, I noticed a few differences between myself and some of my other friends. Their eyes, the shape of their eyes were really different from mine. I always wondered, why is that? Why are they different? So this book talks about the experiences that this little Chinese girl goes through and some great explanations. So let's dive right into the book. And one thing I really like about books is I love their pictures. It's not just the words and the imagination in your mind, but when you see the pictures, it really brings a story together. So let's take a look at some of these great pictures in this book. Isn't that great? Go. Let's see. Oh, there's another page. There's no, words on this to be read in the book, but there's some great pictures. Let's see what she's doing. What is she doing in that picture? Who can tell me what she's doing? Let's go back to that one. What is she doing in that picture? It looks like she's looking in the mirror. Some people have eyes like sapphire lagoons with lashes like lace trim on ball gowns, sweeping their cheeks as they twirl, big eyes and long lashes. Not me. I have eyes that kiss in the corners and glow like warm tea. Let's take a look at her. My eyes are just like Mama's. Colorful illustrations, huh? Mama's eyes that kiss in the corners and glow like warm tea crinkle into crescent moons. When she comes home from work, she scoops me in her arms, eyes sparkling like starlight, and tickles me until we laugh ourselves onto the floor. Wow, that must be something really funny. Sometimes when you're super happy, that's when you just laugh really loud, huh? And laugh really hard. Sometimes you may even fall on the floor. When Mama tucks me in at night, her eyes tell me I'm a miracle. In those moments when she's all mine, flecks of dancing gold tell me I'm hers too. So sometimes, when we have our busy days, the really only time that we get to see our loved ones are sometimes at night, but that's okay because you still get to spend really special time with them. My mama is my sun and sky, and her eyes are just like Ama's. So let's see, who is Ama, do you think? Right there, that's the lady who is brushing her hair. So Ama in Chinese means grandma. So let's take a look at that picture again. So there's her mom and there's her grandma. Ama's eyes that kiss in the corners and glow like warm tea don't work like they used to, but she sees all the way into my heart and can even read my mind. Her eyes are filled with so many stories. I can fall inside of them and swim until time stops. So lots of creativity, huh? And imagination, that's the wonderful thing about reading a book, that you can have lots of imagination, especially when you're looking at those wonderful pictures. It's great to have kind of like a story in your mind, right? Books are great. Same. I see Guan Yin with the Monkey King sitting on a lotus serene, baubles of light on trees, and mountains that reach for the sea. Wow, look at that, it's beautiful. That is a goddess, a Chinese goddess, who's sitting on some lotus flowers. Do you see them? And the story, when we talk about Lai Ji, are the fruits that you see hanging from the trees. That is a Chinese fruit, and they're absolutely delicious. My Ama never ages, and her eyes are just like Mei Mei's. I wonder who Mei Mei is. Let's see. Who do you think Mei Mei is? So we know Ama is grandma, right? So Mei Mei, in this picture, let's go back and see. Who do you think Mei Mei is? You're right, Mei Mei is her little sister. So in Chinese, the word Mei Mei means little sister. Mei Mei's eyes that kiss in the corners and glow like warm tea blink against the window until I come home from school. So she's waiting patiently for her big sister. They disappear beneath her two-toothed smile when I walk in the door. Look how happy she is. Do you get that happy when you see someone you really love? I bet you do, huh? She toddles after me, gazing up at me like I'm her best present. I hope she looks at me like that forever. Because when she looks at me in that Mei Mei way, I feel like I can fly. So it sounds like she is just super happy and really close to her sister. So do you have siblings? Do you have a brother or sister that you're super happy to see? Do you feel like you can fly in the air every time you see them? Mei Mei's eyes that kiss in the corners and glow like warm tea are just like mine. There they are. Look how sweet they are. Great pictures too. All that color. I can really imagine the story in my head. Let's see what's next. My eyes crinkle into crescent moons and sparkle like the stars. Gold flakes dance and twirl while stories whirl in their oolong pools, carrying tales of the past and hope for the future. And what is oolong? Oolong is a Chinese tea. So she's comparing it to pools of oolong in her head. Look at that. Wow, what creativity. How fun. Okay, let's see what the next page says. My eyes found mountains that rise ahead and look up when others shut down. My lashes curve like the swords of warriors, and through them, I see kingdoms in the clouds. Look at her. She can see quite a bit, huh? How fun. Again, such beautiful pictures. That's why I love reading books, because sometimes we get really colorful pictures, huh? My eyes that kiss in the corners and glow like warm tea are a revolution. There she is. Let's take a look at that. Let's see what the next page says. They are Mama and Ama and Mei Mei. They are me, and they are beautiful. Remember, so it's herself, her mom, her grandma, and her little sister. So she's definitely enjoying and very proud of the fact that they have the same shape of eyes and that it's okay to have different shapes of eyes. And that was the end of the story. So I hope you enjoy the story. It's one of my favorite. And just enjoy the differences that we all have. That makes us all very interesting and things to talk about. And eyes that kiss in the corners. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.